Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Intisar Alkhatib, and I have attended Shanghai Livingston American School for 3 years. As you've all probably heard, this year, I will be running for the secretary position of the Student Council with the Powerpuff team. Voting for a qualified and suitable candidate is extremely important when it comes to the welfare of the SLAS community. So, what makes me qualified for the role of secretary? Well, to begin with, I am an exceptional student with past experiences with Student Council, NJHS, and so on. I have been an active member of the Student Council for 2 consecutive years. Following that, I have also experienced being the president of the National Junior Honor Society and the MS White Tiger House Leader. With that being said, it is plausible to conclude that I, Intisar Alkhatib, qualify for the secretary position. Now, in case any of you aren't familiar with what a secretary does, a secretary's main role in the Student Council is to maintain attendances, keep record of all important events, and overall maintain order and keep the Student Council team organized. Maintaining an effective system is an integral part of the Student Council. Therefore, I am requesting your help today to complete the first step of a tremendous change. Once again, my name is Intisar Alkhatib, and I can make a promise today that the secretary position of the SLAS Student Council will be in great hands as long as you vote for me. Make your vote count. Thank you.
Dear everyone, my whole 5-year experience in SLAS, I have understood and comprehended what a secretary needs. I have also noticed many flaws that I would love to change. One of the flaws that I saw was that people in secondary grades, like middle schoolers, aren't represented as much as older classes are. I also have saw that people couldn't share their ideas, or they did, just the person that they shared it to said they would do it. Like, oh, I'll give you ice cream for the whole year in Fridays. But they never did it because it just can't happen. And I want to change that. However, I'm gonna try to make all the things that you asked me come true that I can. And if I can't, I'll always consider your ideas with the school's president. I would especially love to help middle schoolers who aren't represented as much. And I would also know and understand your ideas, like your likes, your needs, like the classes you like, or like art, everything that you like, since I'm actually a middle schooler myself. Now, I would consider your thoughts, and I would represent you as much as I can. And remember, vote for me for the school's secretary. Promise me, it's the right choice.
Hello, my name is Veronika, and I'm from Slovakia. I'm new to the school, but I'm trying new things. I would like to be a secretary. Why, you may ask? Well, I want to make your school life great. I already had some experience. I was school vice president, and I think it can help me. Now I'm trying to go for secretary because it's also going to be a fun experience. It's kind of like helping people and teachers, and I love helping. I'm going to help with communications with other students, with other teachers, and I can also help you. Just ask me. But lastly, sorry that I have no games to play or anything. I just want to make your school life great. But of course with education, because what's a school without any education, right? Please vote for me. But if you don't, please vote for the best person. Thank you. Vote for the best. And remember, the right choice begins the moment you choose the right person. Thank you. Bye.
Good morning, students and teachers. My name is Aileen Kang. I'm a junior and I'm running for secretary for this year's Student Council. I think I'd be the ideal candidate for the secretary because I've been attending SLAS already for more than 10 years. So I know what to improve and make changes to our school. I've also been part of the Student Council and National Junior Honor Society since middle school, and have been a secretary in NJHS. So I've experienced organizing and responsibility of being in charge of the meetings, sales, and everything within the club. This shows I'm a responsible and organized person, proving that I'm capable of doing this role as a secretary. If you vote for me, I can promise that I will do my best to be responsible for keeping all the notes and preparing the materials needed. I'll do my best to support our president and vice president, keep them organized. And lastly, I'll make sure there will be clear communications between the student council and all students, listening to and recording the suggestions you will give to us. I would like to have your votes, and also please vote for my teammates Kyle and Nini for president and vice president, and Kelly for treasurer. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Nikita, though many of you probably already know me from those beautiful posters in the hallways. But for those who still don't, hi. Anyways, this year I'm running for Student Council Secretary. Now, not gonna lie, one of the few reasons I'm running is that college credit. But it doesn't mean that I'm gonna be a bad secretary. First of all, I'm being honest with you, and honesty is a good thing no matter which position you are running for. More than that, I have already been a student council member for a year, which is good because I have some experiences in student council and how everything is organized there and how everything should be prepared, which makes me more prepared for the position. More than that, I had also been able to learn from the experience of last year's student council team, and now as a secretary I know what to do and what not to do based on their experience. And now, while I'm still being honest with you, I gotta tell you one thing. As a secretary, I can't really promise you much stuff. Now, I know many of you have been asking me to do a movie night if I get elected, and if I get elected, I promise I will try my best to convince other team members and figure out a way in which we could organize a movie night despite the quarantine. But that's not an actual job of a secretary. Secretary is just sitting there, keeping track of things and events, while president and vice president are the ones who are actually trying to figure out how to keep all of those insane promises. And in order to keep track of everything and organize events, secretary needs to be organized and responsible. And luckily for you all, I'm exactly that kind of person. Now, I know hearing the words organized and responsible next to my name might be a surprise for some of you, but I'm not just making this up, and I actually got a proof right here. Look, I'm one of those too few people who is still using student handbook to actually write down his homework. I think that's quite impressive. More than that, I had a chance to demonstrate my responsibility throughout the year by turning in my homework, passing my classes, and being an amazing student in general. You can ask any of my teachers. So in conclusion, I just like you to see that I'm well prepared for this job, and you should feel free to vote for me without being afraid that I'll screw up. And I just like to add that if I manage to not to fail any of my classes throughout the few years in this school, even Miss Green's class, then I'm definitely not gonna fail you guys. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nikolay. I'm a sophomore and I'm running for secretary for SLAS Student Council. You guys should vote for me because I'll be a good secretary and I'm an organized person. I know how to schedule meetings, manage time, and keep the communication with the team. I've also been in this school for a long time and my GPA is above 4 since 8th grade. I really want this job because I want to do something important for the school and for you guys. I don't make the decisions, but still I would be a responsible secretary and do my best to help my student council team or whoever will be the president and vice president. If you guys vote for my team, Eric, Andrew, and Maxon, we will be working together for the school and we'll listen to everyone's opinions. So please vote for me as secretary, Maxon for treasurer, Andrew for vice president, and Eric for president. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Drishti and I am in 6th grade. I'm running for the position of secretary and I would like you to vote for me. And yes, I know what you're thinking. How can a 6th grader be in the student body? Well, I think that being in a younger grade can be an advantage. I can serve the school for a longer time. Also, I am dedicated to serving the school. This is just one of the many reasons that you should vote for me. First, I have a few great ideas that I think you would like.
I think the Student Council should have a suggestion box that lets every one of you add your suggestions and ideas to help us have a better school year. This way, everyone can be a part of the student body. Then we can make plans for fun activities like a platform where students can show their skills such as art, music, dancing, etc. Afterwards, students can win awards like free uniform passes and homework extensions. Another reason I am requesting you to vote for me is that I would like to make the school a better place for everyone to go to, so instead of groaning to come to school, you will be bubbled up with excitement. Through all of the students in this school, I will try my best to make this place a better place for us to study and for us to have fun. Remember, vote Drishti for a better school life.
Hello, SLAS students and teachers. My name is Maxon Sun Jin, and I'm running for treasurer for Student Council this year. Every year, students bring forward proposals of improvements to our school, and the Student Council's job is to listen to these proposals and try their best to fulfill them. I am a sophomore currently, and I have been part of the SLAS community for over 4 years now. In the past 4 years, I've experienced many changes brought to our school by the Student Council. I'd like to join the Student Council for the simple reason that I want to change our school for the better. I am trustworthy, loyal, good at accounting, and most importantly, I am a friend that you can feel free to talk to at any time. I guarantee you that if you vote for me as your treasurer, I will do my duty as a treasurer to the best of my ability, and I will not let you down. So don't hesitate and vote for me and my team, Maxon as treasurer, Nikolay as secretary, Andrew and Eric as president and vice president of the 2020 to 2021 school year. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Henry Kim, grade 6, and I'm running for treasurer in this year. I hope you vote for me. I want to be a treasurer. First of all, I seriously like math, and I believe that the math skills are very important to some types of work, not a treasurer. Second, I also have an interest in business and money. My interests mean I'm a perfect fit for jobs like this. I have been in SLAS since Korean kindergarten, so I know the school very well, all of its advantages and the drawbacks. In addition, I have a meticulous character, and I promise that I will work very hard to the best of my abilities, and I will be trustworthy with the Student Council's finances. I will listen to all of you. All of you are important to the Student Council and to me. So if anyone has advice or ideas, I will listen to you and be your voice. So please vote for me for Student Council Treasurer. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kelly and I'm running for Student Council Treasurer this year. I'm a junior and I have been in school since 5th grade, so which means that I have been in school for almost 7 years. I believe that I will make a great treasurer this year because I am expert in math and I am diligent, responsible, and proficient, which are all the necessary aspects of being a treasurer. Also, including my understandings of math, since I am in Calculus BC, I have thorough understandings of accounting and believe that it will benefit my role as Student Council Treasurer. In addition, when I have free time, I will go to my mom's clinics and help her organizing her accountings and bills, which means that I have experiences with the money. The things I have just said might sound identical or similar to other candidates' speech, but the next few things I want to say might sound new and even surprising. The first thing is that I know a lot of you loves to play game, PUBG, Apex, or even OW. I could talk to the school and the gaming companies who make those games such as Tencent and NetEase and ask the company to come to our school to give a public speech which is similar to an expertise speech. about gaming businesses, the design, the illustrations of the character, the plot, mostly everything that make the games and how they came up with the ideas. And the second thing is that I am trying to organize an after-school club related to biology and chemistry for high schoolers, which are between 9th grades to 12th grades. This after school is an extension of the school curriculum, and it's not like tutoring where the teachers will give lectures. It is a long-term labs or projects where you can experience with the lab techniques, the lab equipment, and the lab skills. This could build your interest or even enforce your interest on those subjects. And this after school will be bi-weekly on Tuesday. So if you're interested in this, feel free to contact me. Overall, due to my experiences and understanding with the money and the accountings, and also my activeness in school, please trust me and vote me for this year's Student Council Treasurer. Thank you so much.
Hey there! So, most of you guys should already know me by now. You might recognize me as the bassist in our school orchestra, or you may have at least seen me in the school, in the hallways. If not, then let me introduce myself. My name is Carl, I'm in the 10th grade, and I will be running for treasurer this school year. So, first of all, what is the job of the treasurer? It might seem simple, right? They're good at math, so they calculate the sales and profits. But that would be an oversimplification of what their job is. The treasurer's main job is to manage the financials of the school and make sure that the student council doesn't go broke. They also make sure that we have enough funding to fund the projects of the student council for their school year. Thankfully enough, previous treasurers have been successful at funding their project. Yes, I said project, not plural, because they only really had one main goal, which was prom. This shows me that they weren't very imaginative and they weren't very up to sharing, because prom benefits mostly high schoolers and the middle schoolers were left out. So, if you vote for me, I will make sure that 70% of the student council's profits will go into the charity foundation that has been explained by my teammates Martina and Sara. This will ensure that we have enough money and enough funding to do what you guys want to do, as well as improve the school's environment overall. Now, I've been in the school for going on about 7 years, which is a pretty long time, and I know what the school needs, and I know what should be improved. I know I keep saying I know, but of course, I don't know everything. That's where you guys come in. If you guys vote for me and I get elected, you guys can submit suggestions to me and I will read all of them and take all of them into consideration, and I promise that. I just want to make the school year a lot better for you guys, so please do not hesitate on election day to vote for me. I am more than capable enough to succeed at this job, and I have enough experience in mathematics to keep your money in safe hands. So trust me, vote for me, and I promise you the school year will be a lot better for you. So thank you for listening, and have a great rest of your day. Bye!
Hello everyone, student, teachers, and administration. My name is Nini and I'm running for Vice President. I've studied in SLAS since I was in 8th grade, and I hope that I can collaborate with my team and the whole SLAS community to make this year the best year. Yes, that seems like an exaggeration, but it's one of our goals, since we decided to run for President and Vice President, which was before the summer break. This means we have been planning events for both middle school and high school for 3 months straight. As you might have known, Kyle and I are seniors, which means that we will do our best not to only make this year great for us, but to you all as well. We have experience with this kind of activity, this extracurricular activity that depends on leadership, charity, diligence, and honesty. If you don't remember, we were a part of a student-made charity in 9th grade called Trees of Hope. In this charity, we would collect recycled papers or anything that's recyclable and donate it to the community recycling center. Sadly, the charity only lasted 1 year since most of the members left, but it has taught us to value charity, respect, and hard work towards our peers and especially towards our community. Our experiences here in SLAS make us the best candidates this year because we know our limits. We will make sure that we can make your year the best without making false promises or white lies. A vote for our team is a vote for you. That vote will give you the opportunity to contribute your thoughts, hopes, and dreams to make this upcoming year of 2020 to 2021. Have a good morning, everyone, and vote for Kai-Jing as President and Vice President. Thank you.
Good morning, students, teachers, and administration. If you don't officially know who I am, let me formally introduce myself. My name is Gumangan. I'm a senior in SLAS, and I have been attending this school for almost 12 years. And finally, I'm running for student body president. I've been a student representative in student council since I was in middle school, so I understand the paradigm of responsibilities that the student council have. Responsibilities and tasks that I would happily accept and accomplish. I have also been a member of NHS and NJHS since middle school, and up until last year, I was a secretary of NHS, so I have a lot of experience with managing school events and sales. But before I discuss a list of changes, I'd like to discuss why I would make a great president. First, as mentioned earlier, I've been a student here for quite a while, and unlike my opponents, I have experience with student council, NHS, and NJHS, and so does my team. From my experience, I have obtained a proficient understanding of the school grounds, and I know the president's limits. And by knowing my limits, I can focus on the ideas that are doable, and I repeat, doable, and make those happen. Second, I am also responsible and perseverant. With being early to school and making sure that I can balance my school and personal life, I can surely sacrifice some time just for you all. Lastly, 4 values you all should have heard of: compassionate citizen, creative thinker, proficient communicator, and a confident individual. I hope that I have these factors, especially compassionate citizen, because I don't think I've been getting red house balls for a while. I believe that by being experienced, persistent, compassionate, creative, and proficient, I will be a great president. I will listen to your recommendations at the hall. I will make sure your voices are heard. Any complaint and or issue, I will take it into consideration. Next, I'd like to discuss the changes or additions I could make. My first order of business would be to make a box next to the front of the school doors where you could put your comments or suggestions in. Since I usually get to school early, it will be my first priority. One of the reasons why I wanted to be president is because I'd like to end my last year here at SLAS with a bang. By doing so, I hope to make this year one of the best years you and I could have. When I was in your shoes, there was one thing I dreaded at the end of every year. Student council wasn't able to plan as many events. But with me as your president, I want you all to, ironically, have fun in school. With movie nights, a more romantic Valentine's, and more. Spoiler, I already have a list of prospective prom venues. But my first priority is your safety. And with the help of our team and the permission of Miss Faustina, we will not only be safe, but we will also have fun. By voting for me as your president, you're voting on a great year ahead. A year hopefully you will never forget. I will ensure to make it a memorable year for everyone and will try my best not to let you all down. I promise to put my very best effort in order to make a change this school year. So vote for me, for my team, me for president, Nini Kim for vice president, Kelly Lee for treasurer, and Aileen for secretary. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone, teachers and students. I'm Sara.
My name is Martina.
I'm running for president
and vice president. We are juniors running for student council. Some might think that not being a senior is a drawback when running for such positions, but believe me when I say it's not about the age or about the grade. It's about our passion, determination, and motivation.
SLAS has done so much for us and everyone here that it is time for us to give back to SLAS and our community. Therefore, our goal is to be here for you, to listen to you, and to satisfy you. How many times have you heard we plan to do A, or we will eventually make A, and never end up doing or fulfilling these promises? Many times, right?
Oh yeah, many times.
Wait, what?
We need the student council to actually do some cool stuff, you know?
Yeah, I know, right? Who are you voting for?
Sir Martina, dude. Duh.
Oh, really? Why?
Cause
Cause?
they literally are the dream team and everyone is voting for them. Plus, they also promised a board game night, movie night, and...
Guys, let us talk. So, we're here to show you if you vote for us, we won't promise you things that can be done, like a vending machine. Instead, we will focus on improvements and goals that are achievable, necessary, and safe.
We want you to know that we have not waited to be elected to start taking action. We have already taken action. We have created a girls soccer team as well as founding SLAS Charity Foundation, and last but not least, obtained high-quality diet formulas created by Harvard and MIT for the guard dogs in our school. Because in case you haven't noticed, no one has ever really paid attention to the dogs or their diet. As I said, we're here to make legitimate changes. We have created the SLAS Charity Foundation with a purpose to raise money to aid SLAS students in their needs. The charity aims to raise money through the arrangement and establishment of in-school activities along with COVID-19 measures, and to invest money in improvement and additions that will increase the schools and its community's value.
Some of the plans that we have for this school year if we get elected are board game night, yoga day, socks day, anti-bullying day, spirit week, an SLAS radio channel, selling uniform passes, granting community service hours to those who help us out, and fairly electing Wildcat class representatives.
We have also seen other great suggestions you've written on the questionnaires we passed out on Wildcat Time, and we would love to bring them to action. Remember, you can approach us anytime to talk to us about any suggestions or ideas you might have. Lastly, here are some reasons why we fit the president and vice president roles best. I am responsible, committed, and attentive. I believe I have relatively good communication skills. Therefore, I am approachable. I arrived at SLAS in 2018. I've only been here for 2 years, so I can provide the school with a fresh, different, and innovative point of view as well as ideas.
I am observant, I am organized, and I am a good listener. I've been in SLAS for about 8 years now, so I know the school's strong and weak points. I've been in leadership positions in NJHS and NHS for about 4 years now. Thank you very much for your time, and let's make this school year great.
Remember to vote for us, the Powerpuff Team, for legitimate changes. We're here for you.
Oh, bye! You know? Okay. Just do like this. Bye!
Hi, I'm Eric Park, running for president, and I have been studying at SLAS over 10 years, which is longer than Mr. Jamal.
Hi, I'm Andrew Park, running for vice president who has been studying in SLAS for about 8 years.
Studying 10 years in SLAS, I experienced both benefits and difficulties. And I think our main benefit is bathroom and changing rooms. Using bathroom and changing rooms are inevitable for most of the students and teachers. However, our bathrooms are not that great. Visiting many other international schools during sports season, I was surprised that their bathrooms smell really nice like lemon, and I could even sleep there. I would like to invest on installing air fresheners for changing rooms and bathrooms for our students. Imagine your life as a student of SLAS, opening changing room and bathroom doors, and you can smell this lemon and flower scent that can please and surround you with comfort. We're also proposing to create a new variety of uniforms like hoodies without zippers and sweatshirts. According to students' recommendations, new PE uniforms were necessary. We're willing to design, and we already have designed, a better PE uniforms that could actually function like an actual sportswear. As a president and vice president, it is our role and our job to attain achievable goals. I would like that to happen to us and to our students. We know what to do in order to make this happen. It's to vote for us as a president and vice president.
Due to COVID-19, sharing and selling foods are prohibited. Therefore, all the candidates, including us, are not allowed to sell snacks. However, there's a chance that vaccine for COVID-19 will be successful. Then we will sell diverse snacks, including Doritos, sandwiches, Subway cookies, and Korean chicken, etc. We will try to reduce the price of all the goods sold. We already created a website to get feedbacks from you. Feedbacks including prices, products you want to buy, or any improvements.
It may be fun to win a prize, but our priority is to improve students' life better in our school by installing air fresheners and creating more comfortable uniforms. This is Eric Park
and Andrew Park,
and we'll wait for your wise decisions. Thank you. We will want that to happen to us and to other students. And we know what to do. What is it?
애들이 씨발. 전혀 예상치도 못한 질문이 나한테 와서 뭐라 말해야 될지 모르겠어.